Friday. I'm just home from work and it is the most beautiful day out there. It actually started off raining this morning, so wasn't too sure how the weather was going to pan out, but yeah, it is looking absolutely stunning for the weekend ahead. I'm super excited around Friday today. I'm not usually one of those that sort of tries to just sort of live from one weekend to the next. It's just the boys have been away for such a long time. Charlie just got back from Madrid last night. He's been playing football there for the last week or so. And then George gets back from Paris this evening. So it actually means we'll all be back together for the weekend. Johnny's been working away in London. So actually been just so excited for this evening to come, and we've just got a weekend of being together. Even better that the weather looks incredible. So it's been a crazy sort of week or so. I've also been to Royal Ascot with work, aeroplane flying above. So that was a couple of days of pure loveliness, but also really busy with work as well. And then I've just been crazy with meetings, client stuff, so deadlines, and you know, even though I only had Gigi for a few of those days when Johnny was away, still solo parenting is really, really hard when you are, you know, you're working full time, you're trying to keep the house together, you're trying to remember everything. So yeah, to all come back tonight is super exciting. It is super, super hot. So I'm going to get changed, and then we will all head down and pick George up from Paris, coming in from Paris. He's going to be wrecked, I think. He's going to be really, really tired, and they look like they had such a super exciting time, but I think because he's still a little bit younger than Charlie, just even, you know, the first few days probably really exciting, but then once that tiredness kicks in, you definitely do miss being at home. And so well, I hope we did. So yeah, we'll go and collect him, and then I think we're gonna just enjoy a really chill barbecue in the garden. As I say, weather's looking glorious, and I think it'd just be really nice to catch up, cook some really nice food, sit in the garden, maybe have a little hot tub together, and just have some nice family time. Should be great. Hope you all have a nice weekend. Beautiful day out there, stunning. It's Saturday, so just going to get sorted and head to the beach. Another weekend, another beach. Always just love trying out lots of different places at the weekend whenever we can. I think that's the bonus of living on an island is when the sun is shining, you absolutely have to make the most of it. Anyway, I'm going to make a morning matcha to take with me, probably ice it because it's so warm. Get changed into a summer dress as well, and then pack up the car and head down with the kids. So I just thought I'd share some of the stuff that I have in the morning. I get asked this quite a bit. So usually have Revive collagen as soon as I wake up. I will pop in some of the Ancient and Brave, this is the MCT oil, into my morning matcha as well. So I just find that is pretty good. The matcha that I use is also the Ancient and Brave one as well. That's matcha and collagen, but I find that's the best flavour as well. It's the one I really, really love, so that's always really good. I'll also pop in a little spoon of the dirty chaga powder. I think that's how I say it, chaga. That's meant to be, so basically it's a mushroom extract, which is the energy mushroom apparently. And if you haven't tried these, they are really, really good. So that for me at the start of the day, when you need a boost and it's chaos, I find that's really cool. I've also been taking this, I've also been taking the JS Health, this Hair and Energy one. I've tried their de-bloating ones, which are really, really good. So I thought I'd give these a go. So good hair and energy, I'm all for that. I swear by Equi London. So this is basically sort of, I take the menopause formula because I'm done with having kids, and it's like that sort of post, I guess that time of just transition when you are out of having babies and you need that hormonal balance to then continue. So I just find everything that's in here just is formulated for those that are in their late 30s and 40s. Got some really good stuff in there. It's a multivitamin. It's got ashwagandha, I can never say it, turmeric, milk thistle, sage. It's also a probiotic. So I just think it ticks all the boxes. And so for me, to have a hormonal sort of assistance with your vitamins as well is key. They do loads of other stuff as well. So pre-pregnancy and with Gigi, I took their sort of prenatal vitamins as well, and then they do a really nice skin one. But essentially, this does the same thing, just adding, it's just working a little bit harder by supporting with sort of your cycles and monthly balance, which is win-win. I really notice if I don't take those. I'll always have a big glass of electrolytes in the morning, and that is before having any caffeine, any matcha tea or anything like that. And this one is actually the Protein Works one, which is really nice. And then I take the Protein Works creatine as well, which again I've just started taking, which I didn't really realise the benefits, but lots of podcasts that I'm listening to are really sort of big advocates of how important that is as you hit your 40s. So that combined with sort of exercise, strength training, etc., is meant to be really good. So seems like quite a lot, but it's just something I always keep them in my pantry so that when I get up in the morning, it's just there to remind me, non-negotiables. And I think once you just get into the routine of having them as part of your morning, then it works really well. Oh, so many flies around at the moment. Yeah, so that's that. And then I am just going to make up some snacks for the day, which I've run out. So this is one of my favourite things to do as well, is the Medjool dates. M&S collection one has to be, and it's just like the ultimate snack. If you're not on these, you have to get on these. They're just full of magnesium, full of really, really good sort of nutritious stuff. I don't know what else other than magnesium, but really nutritious and a real healthy snack to grab on the go. I love to just have one of these with a cup of tea on an evening. So yeah. What I just need to do is up my Peanut butter game. I know everybody's like such an advocate, but I'm not there yet. I'm learning. So don't come at me. But basically, you get your date, cut it in the middle. Sort of spoon of peanut butter, not too much. Tiny little drizzle of honey, just a little blob, not too much, it's a technical term. And then I like to just put some little mixies on top. Then I chuck them in the freezer and just let them sort of, when you go to get them out of the freezer, just let them sort of rest for a couple of minutes, and then they are just, it's like a Snickers bar. So cool. But yeah, ultimate snack if you're not already on it. Get on it. Right, I'm gonna go and get ready for the beach and pack my entire world up, which is what you have to do when you've got kids. I think because we live on an island that we're just used to having it all bagged up and ready to go. So yeah, huge amount of effort involved, but it's worth it. Another beach. It's a little bit overcast at the moment, but it's saying it's actually going to cheer up, so coming down early, gonna grab some lunch and then going to cricket with the kids. Just down on the beach, and it's a gorgeous day actually. It's really, really warm. I'm really surprised there's no one down here, to be honest. If the sun was out fully, then I think it would be absolutely packed down here, but yeah, I think just because it's a little bit overcast and the sun's going to break through for sure, I think that's what's sort of keeping people away. But we are about to go for lunch. There's a really lovely little sort of pizza place just right down on the beach with sort of home-fired pizzas. Johnny's just gone to get the boys. They're just down in the sea, swimming, rock pooling. Just going sort of drag them out, and then we'll go up, dry off, and pop into there, and then we'll be back on the beach afterwards. But yeah, it's feeling like it is... going to be a really hot afternoon, to be honest. It's definitely burning through. these. They're just really sort of rustic. A little bit's dying off there. I think I was quite late picking them up, so didn't get the best selection. But anyway, they're still very pretty, bringing a bit of sunshine. It's a gorgeous day as well, so long may British summertime continue. Just, everyone's in such a good mood, aren't they? Love it. There's definitely, saw a quote that there's a different kind of beauty when the sun shines out. So everyone's just in a really good mood, aren't they? Which is fantastic. Long may it continue. So I also picked up this cute, very good value little wicker vase, which I'm going to use for these flowers. And yeah, so I'll arrange these and then we'll get going for the day. We're going to go ahead and get some coffee and cake after Gigi's dancing, and then the boys want to go and play a bit of beach cricket, so I'm all for that. Let's head down the beach, and then we might try and get some a bit of a late dinner down there as well. So yeah, just making the most of the sunshine. So when you use like vases like this, always try and, you're going to need something that holds the water but also is able to give it a bit more structure as well. So you always use something like this. This is actually a cookie jar that I've just taken the lid off, but anything you can find that sort of matches what you're trying to use. So just fill this up with some water. Off and cut my flowers. And then I'm just going to trim these down a little bit because obviously they're not going to work. Let's just see how. evening. I have just finished a little evening stretch, a little bit of Pilates and sort of movement outside on my little deck area out here. Love this little area, it's just underneath favourite tree. Just really nice this time of year. So everybody just come home, all back from the office for school, and it's just everybody has their own little thing to try and wind down. It's really funny. All three of my kids have their own little routine of what they like to do. They sort of all just go off into separate rooms, and I think you just need to breathe, don't you, when you've had such a busy day. Sometimes just a bit of headspace when you're around people all day. And I'm exactly the same. So for me, just to come out and just have 20 minutes of movement, a little bit of de-stress, close out the day, and then I can go and get quickly showered and then start prepping tea and dinner for everyone. And it just means then I do feel it's almost, I like to have little rituals to just close out and compartmentalise my day, and also then it just means I can feel like I'm truly present for the kids. We like to all sit around and have dinner together as much as we can, clubs and football permitting, so it really is precious when we're all home at the same time. So that means the world if we can just all sit around and talk about our day, and at least all be together for at least an hour and like each other. It's on an evening sometimes I mean I certainly wouldn't get the chance to get to the gym after work, and also I just don't want to be around the children after work. I want to just get home. So for me, movement and workouts are always getting up early and squeezing it in before the day starts, or often during a lunch hour if I can get out and do something then, or then I'll do just a quick 20 minutes in the evening or go for a walk, and try and drag everyone around with me, but everyone chatters tonight.
Kill that.